What's good with it, man? It's your boy RealLyfe Joker, man. We back with another video, man. I think I want to try something new. Of course, I've been doing this, but I also want to kind of do it on a more frequent basis to where I want to kind of basically go and show you guys some of the stuff that behind the scenes of interviews that we've done, some of the classic interviews from the Charleston White, the Jaguar Wrights, the Mark Cubans. I want to kind of give a little more in-depth kind of situation as far as how the interview happened, some behind the scenes, and of course give some commentary while the interview is going on. It's something new, so again, I just want you guys to take this voyage with me and kind of see what it do. With that being said, the first one I want to do is we had R-Truth. R-Truth, of course, as y'all know, is a WWE superstar. He's going viral right now. He basically was kicked out of the WWE, or of course they let him go, and then of course he came back doing Money in the Bank and showed the world that he's still with WWE. But there's a lot of controversy with it, so I said, hey, for those that don't know, we've been doing this thing for a long time. We actually had R-Truth on the couch, and I said, hey, for those who haven't seen this interview, let's watch it together. So I didn't want to hold your time a lot. Let's just jump right into the interview, and I'll stop and give commentary. But to kind of give you an idea of how the interview happened, we had R-Truth. He's just a big fan of the couch. He's a big fan of the RealLyfeStreetStarz. He actually came to Dallas one day, and he was looking like he wanted to, see how to get interviewed. He reached out to us, and we, of course, said, nah, let's definitely do R-Truth. He came through, showed a lot of love, very genuine, one of the dopest, realest guys I've met when it comes to doing this superstar stuff and just being a normal dude. So without further ado, man, let's just jump right into it. Again, I'm going to watch it together. It's been a while since I seen it, so let's just jump into it. And I might do this in parts just because of, time structures and things of that nature. But let's jump right into it, man. First, that simple. Should have got a gold medallion.
RealLyfeStreetStarz, man. It's a real situation in here, man. Building. Got a legend in here, man. R-Truth, man. Ron Killings, man. The best of both worlds you living right now, man. The best of both worlds.
Man, bro, it's almost like surreal, dog.
I'm telling you.
I mean, when people say like this phrase, living the dream.
And real quick, I want to say, I start off by saying it's the best of both worlds is because he came in as Ron Killings, the rapper. At this time, he was on hiatus from WWE, I believe, and he was trying to pursue his rap career again. So I was saying the best of both worlds because we know him as the R-Truth WWE superstar, but today he was coming in as Ron Killings, the rapper, and that is his real name, Ron Killings. Let's get right back to it.
Dream. I am living the dream, dog.
I
am a proof of living the dream.
Man, we're gonna go all the way through there, man. First and foremost, man, for those that are deaf and stupid, been living under several rocks, ain't seen no kind of wrestling match.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them, reintroduce yourself and tell them where you're from.
My name is Ron Killings, aka WWE superstar R-Truth. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I've been doing this umpteen years. If you don't know, now you know.
Man, to have a name like literally is Ron Killings.
Yeah.
Like when you were young, he's like, I'm gonna be great. Like I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be in jail.
I thought that maybe, but it didn't really like catch on to like teachers or certain people was like, wow, that's a great last name you got there. And I'm like, what's going on? Killings? Wow, you don't do any of those, do you? I've gotten everything from that last name, man. So I'm like, actually, my sister, man, she had asked me, she passed, but she asked me, she come up research our name and see where it comes from. And bro, it's like crazy. My great granddad is this white guy with whiskers that go around like that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that's deep. That's a whole different conversation. But I remember, man, when I got into the business, I got signed to WWE. Vince wanted to use Ron Killings, but it was like fans would make signs of killings.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So it was like,
I get it.
Bittersweet, kind of like. But hey, now.
All right, let's stop it right there. No, I actually totally get that. First and foremost, shout out to Ron Killings being from North Carolina. He just, of course, I remember there's a viral video of him going around dressed as a Confederate soldier, or I think he was with the Union. He was in the gray. I forgot which one the gray was, but he was dressed as a Confederate soldier from back in the Civil War. And he came out there with John Cena and stuff, and with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. If anybody wants to Google that, go Google that. Ron Killings stepping out as a Confederate soldier, and he seceded from the WWE. That's what he said he was going to do. He seceded from the WWE. I actually kind of think that's very interesting as far as Vince McMahon wanting him to go with Ron Killings, and for them to say like, no, you will get the signs, and that means they're expecting you to be great. The signs that says Killings, I actually understand totally why they would have to change it from Ron Killings and not go with that, because again, even if you're presented as a heel, you don't want people in the stands to say Killings. Now, I didn't go deeper into when he said his great grandfather had the curled on the mustache, because I'm like, was his great grandfather white? Which is a possibility. So I hate we didn't go deeper into that, but you know, it's cool. You know, we'll go further and go from there, but let's pick it back up.
I'm bringing it to you.
Man, now I want you to set the stage, because before you were wrestling, and we're going to definitely touch on that, you were rapping, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that you referenced is the Jack the Rapper conference?
Jack the Rapper conventions, man.
Conventions. I want you to set the stage. What were those conventions like? Because you know, from those conventions, you got pictures with Tupac, Eazy-E. What was that like? You know what I'm saying? For somebody that had never been to that.
Bro, it was like, imagine going to a convention that has all the major record labels, A&Rs there. And they're sitting there, and one by one, or however many you got, we got Sony over here, RCA over there, Def Jam over here. They got so many reps. You go to a table and they play and listen to your music. That's just how lit that was.
So like you could play your music right then and there and get feedback?
Right there on the spot. Get a deal.
Oh, shit.
You get a deal, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like moving on up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Georgia and Wheezy deal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. So going there was like, that was how you did it. You got your demo tape. You got a good package together, good kit. Couple demo pictures, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go up there and you pass your shit out. And a lot of people got deals from there, man. A lot of people got deals from there.
Man, now you got to tell me, what was your strategy for your demo tape going into the conference?
Going where to
the conference? Like, what was your demo tape like? What
I had, my music was like, almost like, I had some Hammer type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was going up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had a couple of hard stuff, but I had some stuff, man, because that was in back there a little bit. And I wanted to always be different. I never followed the same grave. I know what I'm saying? It's the grain, right. I always went a different way with it. Just to be different, just to stand out. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm curious, you know, of course, Tupac. What other circles was like going around when you was like, who else did you run into?
Kwame, Chubb Rock.
Oh, man.
Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Oh, man.
Damn.
But all at the conference, bro?
All at the conference. And that's just
me
remembering and naming a few.
But they was already on, right?
They was already on. But it was celebrities. They was just like, Jack the Rapper would have these big conventions. You would have artists, acts performing. You would have theatrical plays. It would be a whole weekend festival of like the entire music industry getting together.
Damn, they need to bring that back. What do you think? What do you think happened?
Bro, I actually got hit up by Jack the Rapper's grandson.
Oh shit! They trying to bring it back,
man. Yes, on social media.
They trying to bring it back.
He didn't say that. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't say that. But that's a good idea, though, man. That's something like with, I guess, you know what I'm saying, inspire hip all kind of upcoming artists, right?
Nah, for real.
But you know, with social media now,
Nah, for real.
Come on,
man. So you know, you try.
All right, so I actually didn't know that. You know, I've heard Ron Killings, R-Truth mention about the Jack the Rapper convention. So I always thought that Jack the Rapper was more so what you do to rappers, like you jack their beats, and it was a convention where everybody come together and play like mixtape songs to try to get on. R-Truth actually mentioned that the Jack the Rapper conventions were kind of like the WrestleMania of hip hop back then. Like basically how WrestleMania brings everybody together for wrestling. Jack the Rapper brought everybody in these little small circuits together for rapping, hip hop. You know, we see Tupac, Naughty by Nature, Eazy-E, they're all there. But he just said Jack the Rapper's grandson tried to reach out to him, so I had to Google Jack the Rapper real quick. Let me see if I could share this real quick, because that's actually very dope. Let me see, Jack the Rapper. Let's see what that is. Okay, so Jack the Rapper looks like he was a person 31 years ago at a music convention called Jack the Rapper. I rapped for one of my musical heroes, and he took under his wing. Is Jack the Rapper a guy though? Joseph Dayton Gibson Jr., disc jockey. What happened to Jack the Rapper? Let's see. What happened to Jack the Rapper? He died in January 30th of 2000 in Las Vegas. So, okay. So Jack Rapper was a person. Was Jack the Rapper in Atlanta? Jack the Rapper, Jake Gibson, which is, of course, this person, Joseph Gibson Jr., helped open the first African-American owned radio station in the United States. Word. Okay. Who performed at Jack the Rapper 93? Wu-Tang Clan, 1993. So, okay. So, Jack Gibson, a.k.a. Jockey Jack, a.k.a. Jack the Rapper, was a renowned disc jockey and pioneer of black radio. Okay, so he was a radio disc jockey that put on for hip-hop. So, okay, that's very good to know, man. Again, you learn something new every day. And I hate that when we did this interview that we didn't go deeper into just, sometimes, at this stage in real life, we weren't as educated as we would be as far as doing a full nosedive research of who we're interviewing. But, I wish we would have had more information. We would have had a much longer interview than an hour if we actually did the full research on what Jack the Rapper was and kind of went from there. But, it is what it is. And, it ain't what it ain't. With that being said, and actually, y'all, I actually got to run and go do a couple other interviews. So I want to try this out. I think I'm going to finish this a little later on. I might put this small 10-minute clip out, 11-minute clip out, just to kind of show y'all what I'm trying to do. And in the comments, let me know if y'all want to do this together as far as go through these old interviews, go through these classic, go through these dope interviews that we did, and kind of get some backstory behind the scenes of it. Y'all leave something in the comments, please. I need your feedback on this one, as far as if this is something that I should be doing on a regular, as far as giving y'all some history and behind the scenes on what goes on with these interviews, how they came about, thought processes through them, talking through them, and having an open dialogue about them. So, and should I do them live? Should we do this live and have interactions with people? So, give me a take on it. Let me know. And for now, I got to stop. I'm going to come back to it, probably finish this one out later on this evening. But right now, I got to go run and do some interviews. So wish me luck on that. And with that being said, y'all make sure y'all do the thing. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And, of course, stay always blessed and favored. Godspeed.